Hey, what are you guys doing here? Well, I was just getting ready to do a shave. Dave in Kentucky, how you doing? You might as well hang around. Today we're going to use Leviathan. I used it mid-video recently. This was gifted to me by Josh. And nice, strong Russian leather scent. So I think it's going to pair nicely with some Avon leather. I already had prepped this and loaded my brush. Razors we are going to be using. That's Josh from Shooting the Shave. I'm sorry. Thank you, Josh. Appreciate that. I've used it once already and very happy with it. Anyway, we're doing a shootout. I had a shave recently with the Goodfellas Smile Styletto razor, and a friend on the forum, Eric Mainuper, had saw I was saying I regretted selling my aluminum Overlander by Karve, and so he said, Dave, let me send you one. I know you're on that 2023 restraint, so just take it, use it, as long as you like it, and if you want to keep it, you know, because he's a big Overlander fan, and he has the brass one that he sent off and had it nickel finish, and he said we can work out a trade later, come up with something I can send him. So no money spent, still on my restraint. I do prefer the one with the what are they, Knopf, whatever handle has the colored. I had the green one. HD Shaves. Henry, looking at you, buddy. Hope you're still enjoying that. Anyway, so red, green, I'd like to find one of those handles eventually, but I'm in no hurry. Anyway, so we're going to have a shave off with those. Let me wet my face and go ahead and start getting lathered up. It's like fancy meeting you guys here, huh? So I am moving slow. This is Wednesday morning. I'm filming. It'll be up before noon. I've been up since early, but I am moving slow. I'm going to do some things around the house. I have the door open there because the wife is off visiting my mother. Today, and so I leave the door open since I'm not going to disturb her, and if the dog gets curious, she can check on me. This is the omnibus base, and trying to make sure I get enough water in it, hydrate it, so it'll rinse off the razor as well. I'm not real good at these head-to-head ones, but I guess we'll stick the Styletto on the left and Overlander on the right. Yeah, I'm looking, I have set aside here for another shave. I don't know if it'll be the next one I do on video or not, but I have Yagi Final Cut, the one recently done by Heritage Collection Shaving, and an original Gibbs. So trying to think of how I can do a head-to-head with all three of those. No, I'm not doing a head shave. I know someone recommended that. All right, so left side Styletto. I had a good shave from this the first time. I just, it was hard for me to remember if I would have preferred the Karve Overlander or not. So, thank you, Eric. I have the opportunity to use these at the same time and give them both a comparison. The feel is very similar as far as it's a mild shave, almost what I'd call a mindless shave. Don't have to give it a lot of thought, very comfortable. We just want to see what kind of efficiency we get out of them. And I can't usually tell that until at least after the second pass, usually. I mean, they're very similar as to what it's taken off of each, but how efficient they're going to be on the overall shave, it's hard to tell until the second pass for me. When you look at the razors themselves, the head geometry is just a little different. The Overlander seems to have a little more of a bend to the blade, a little more height to the head. And so, of course, that's going to change. You can see the blades coming down a little bit more on the Overlander. It's a little more horizontal. I mean, not completely horizontal like a flat head on a vintage German razor, but it does have, it's a little more towards that compared to the Overlander. As far as the handles are concerned, this one's just a little bit thicker. I haven't measured them, but you can compare them, and the one is a little, a couple millimeters or more wider around. They both have a nice grip on them. I remember from the previous video, the I keep wanting to say gasket, but the why can I not think of what to call that? Little spacer thingies, what I'm going to say. But I have one on this. It came with it, but I have extras, obviously. So this one's kind of built in, snaps into the top of the handle. As far as length on these, this one's a little bit longer. Haven't measured those either. You know what? Let's check it out. You're not in a hurry, are you? Come on. That's what you get for just popping into my bathroom like that, you know? Welcome all the new subscribers. Appreciate you being here. We've seen a few. I've told you all, do not like the video, do not subscribe, don't hit the notification bell. But those that are here, I appreciate you being here. So let's go ahead and check this out. So we're looking at around 13 millimeters for that. As far as length on it, it's hard to check with the head on it, but it's looking around the 80 to 85 millimeter on the length of the handle. And a little longer here. around 90-ish on this. And about 12 millimeter on the width on it. All right, got that done. Let's lather up and get on to the next pass here. I'll get some things done around the house today. Maybe do some trim work in the master bathroom. My wife has been patiently waiting for me to do that for some time now. Thank you, honey. Never pesters me about that. All right, here. Get her across the grain pass. You notice how fair I'm being. So first strokes are with the Styletto on the first pass. This time I started with the Overlander. Trying to be totally fair here. I should mention too, both razors, I had a blade in the Styletto, but I took it out and put a fresh, brand new Wizamet in both of them. So I don't know what the gap is on both of these. If I can find that, I'll put it in the descriptions down below. That's something kind of interesting. I see some YouTubers are saying, I'll put such and such right here or whatever, and they forget when they're doing their editing. Bonus for not doing any editing, Dave. Yes. That was interesting too. There was a discussion on the forum about YouTubers. You know, I'm on DFS and the Shaving Room. Only two forums I go to post my shave of the days and things. So a lot of YouTubers aren't involved in the forums at all. I am. It's where I started my journey, was on shave forums, and so I don't do the other social media stuff, Facebook and Instagram and all that stuff. So this was just done to catalog old razors and things and have a little fun. The don't ever expect to hit 1,000 subscribers or make a bunch of money on YouTube. I mean, how many people watch shave videos, right? Not that there is anything wrong with you. It's okay. All right, so against the grain. But there was discussion. I finished my thought, shouldn't I? I should. There was discussion there. Someone was asking what YouTubers he should watch. And oh, people were talking about, oh, they're useless. There's not much information at all. They're just shilling products. I have never been given a product to try and sell or whatever. All of mine have always been honest. My honest thoughts on products produced by one forum got me banned, basically. I'm sure their story would be different, but that's basically what happened. So I didn't even promote my channel. Got a little vigorous there. Anyway, I didn't even promote my channel in the thread. I just posted that, you know, you have to decide what kind of content you're looking for when you go to YouTube. You know, are you looking for something instructional? Are you looking for just camaraderie, entertainment? And then find a channel that provides that for you. You know, not all of them are tutorials. You know, I don't do tutorials. I haven't. I show how to fix a blade, maybe, to put it in a vintage razor. How I modified it. But that's the extent of it. I may talk some about a soap. That I'm using to give a little idea about it, but I'm not doing, you know, how to lather, what strokes to do. You know, if someone had a question about something, that's one thing, but that wasn't the intent of my channel. Okay. Just shaving, having a little fun. Letting anybody that just happened to pop him up in my bathroom enjoy the journey with me. So, got a few weepers there. I was surprised I didn't get any here. It has nothing to do with either razor. Just happens to be what my face has been doing recently. And lopping off some stuff as I quit using that soap that I was using. It does seem to perhaps help this up here, but on my face it was putting too many oils and giving me kind of breakouts. And so I lopped those off and they're starting to clear up. Just have a little bit there still. And that's the deal with that. Let's hit it with a little witch hazel. And I know we're probably running a little long, but hey, you down there? Hold on, I'll be right there. We're still running. Well, let me gather things. There's a razor, there's a brush. There's another razor. There's the wife texting me that she made it safely to my mom's. Yes, it's the Old Spice whistle. And there is proof that Dave in Kentucky does not edit his videos. Oh, you gotta love it. Where are we at? 20 minutes. Got the witch hazel on. Let me clean this brush while that dries a little. And try to sit still, will you? If you wouldn't be wiggling around in a chair there, you would have never flipped over. And there's a good reason why I use running water instead of a sink full of water, because that would have been the end of that tablet. Let's get a little towel strap. All right, I should have mentioned this is a custom brush. I'm not sure of the burl wood it is, and some acrylic, I guess, poured with it by Jason, JT Spartan. Thank you. Hope you're doing okay. Haven't seen you in a while, Jason. And I've got a cashmere knot in that. Where are we going to set it? Let's set that over there so we don't topple things. All right. Just dab something on there. Got a couple popping up there too. So, like I said, those things are slowly clearing up. And we're going to hit it with Avon leather. You know, I haven't been using my Avon lately like I should. My favorite scents from them are the leather and the island lime. Especially. Oh, that pairs nice with that soap. All right, so back to the razors here. The results on them, to me, are near identical, which is interesting with the difference in the head geometry. But, you know, your technique, you feel where the blade is and you adjust for that and so forth. I don't think you go wrong with either one. I kind of prefer this. I prefer the handle being a little thinner. I'm going to get an off handle for that with either red or green. And maybe I'll even just trade this for a handle, the whole razor, if I find someone, because I don't want to ruin my restraint for 2023. So I may just trade that whole razor for a handle. Or maybe Eric, maybe he'll want to give this a try and I'll trade him out and he can have this razor for this one. I don't know. We'll figure something out, because I am not breaking my restraint. Still going strong. What is today? Today is the 11th. So 2 years ago, I think I lasted 1 day. Last year, 7 days. I'm at day 11. And I'm not even feeling shaky. Doing fine. So there you have it. Dave in Kentucky. I hope that helps you if you've been looking at either the Styletto or the Overlander in aluminum. You can't go wrong with either one. Nice daily driver. Mild but effective, and can get you a BBS. So be kind, be safe out there, and we'll see you on the forums. And it's still going. What's going on? Come on, guys, you're going to have to leave the bathroom. We broke YouTube.